Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of Aesop's classic fables, the miser and his gold. But we're not just telling a story, we're going to explore how this ancient tale can teach us valuable lessons about personal development, wealth, and living a meaningful life. Let's get started. Once upon a time, there was a miser who lived a simple, joyless life. He didn't care for fancy clothes, good food, or even a comfortable home. Instead, he spent all his time obsessing over a chest of gold coins he had buried in a secret spot in his garden. Every night, he would dig up the gold, count the coins, and dream about how rich he was. But here's the catch: he never spent a single coin. To him, the joy was in knowing the gold was there, not in using it. One day, a thief noticed the miser sneaking into his garden at night. Curious, the thief watched closely and discovered where the gold was hidden. That very night, while the miser was asleep, the thief dug up the gold and stole it. The next morning, the miser went to check on his treasure and found the hole empty. He screamed and cried, tearing at his hair in despair. A neighbor heard the commotion and came over to see what was wrong. "What happened?" the neighbor asked. "My gold. Someone has stolen my gold," the miser wailed. The neighbor thought for a moment and said, "Well, did you ever use the gold? Did it ever do anything for you?" "No," the miser admitted. "I never spent it. I just liked knowing it was there." The neighbor shrugged. "Then what's the difference? You might as well bury a rock in that hole. It would be just as useful to you." Moral of the story: wealth unused might as well not exist. True value comes from using what we have, not hoarding it. So, what does this mean for us in our personal development journey? Here are 3 key takeaways. 1. Wealth unused is worthless. The miser's gold had no real value because he never used it. He buried it in the ground, where it couldn't benefit anyone, not even himself. This is a powerful metaphor for how we often treat our own resources, whether it's money, time, skills, or opportunities. Money: if you save every penny but never invest in experiences, education, or helping others, what's the point? Financial security is important, but money is a tool meant to be used, whether it's to create memories, support a cause you care about, or invest in your growth. Time is one of our most precious resources, yet many of us waste it on things that don't align with our goals or values. Instead of hoarding your free time, use it to learn, connect with loved ones, or pursue a passion. Talents and skills: if you have a gift, whether it's writing, painting, problem solving, or leadership, don't let it go to waste. Share it with the world. Use it to make a difference, even in small ways. Actionable tip: take inventory of your resources. What are you holding onto that could be put to better use? Start small, dedicate an hour a week to a hobby, donate to a cause you believe in, or take a class to develop a skill. Remember, unused potential is like buried gold, it might as well not exist. 2. Live with purpose. The miser's life was empty because he focused solely on accumulating wealth without purpose. He thought having gold would bring him happiness, but he never used it to create joy, meaning, or impact. This is a common trap in personal development. We chase achievements, titles, or possessions, thinking they'll fulfill us, only to find ourselves feeling hollow. Define your purpose. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? Is it helping others, creating art, building a family, or making a difference in your community? Your purpose doesn't have to be grand, it just has to resonate with you. Align your actions. Once you've identified your purpose, align your daily actions with it. For example, if your purpose is to inspire others, start a blog, mentor someone, or share your story. If it's to create a better world, volunteer or support sustainable practices. Measure success differently. Instead of measuring success by what you have, measure it by how much meaning and joy you create. Are you living in alignment with your values? Are you making a positive impact, no matter how small? Actionable tip: write down your top 3 values and 1 way you can live them out this week. For example, if one of your values is growth, commit to learning something new. If it's connection, reach out to a friend or family member you haven't spoken to in a while. 3. Let go of fear. The miser was afraid to spend his gold, fearing he might lose it. But in the end, he lost it anyway. This is a powerful reminder that fear often holds us back from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. Whether it's fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown, it can keep us stuck in comfort zones that don't serve us. Fear of failure. Many of us avoid taking risks because we're afraid of failing, but failure is a natural part of growth. Every mistake is a lesson, and every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. Fear of loss. Like the miser, we sometimes cling to what we have because we're afraid of losing it, but holding on too tightly can prevent us from experiencing new opportunities. Sometimes, you have to let go of what's safe to discover what's truly fulfilling. Fear of the unknown. Stepping into the unknown can be scary, but it's also where growth happens, whether it's starting a new career, moving to a new city, or pursuing a passion. The unknown is where possibilities live. Actionable tip. Identify one fear that's holding you back. Write it down. Then ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Often, you'll realize the fear is exaggerated. Then, take one small step toward overcoming it. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, start by sharing your ideas in a small group or recording a video for yourself. Bringing it all together, the story of the miser and his gold is a timeless reminder that true wealth isn't about what you have, it's about what you do with it. Whether it's money, time, talents, or opportunities, their value lies in how you use them to create a meaningful and fulfilling life. Reflect. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are you hoarding your potential, or are you putting it to good use? Are you living with purpose, or are you stuck in a cycle of accumulation without meaning? Are you letting fear hold you back, or are you taking risks and pursuing your dreams? Act. Start small. Use one resource you've been holding onto. Take one step toward living with purpose. Face one fear that's been limiting you. Remember, personal development is a journey, not a destination. Every small step counts. Thanks for watching. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need this reminder. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more personal development tips and life lessons. Let me know in the comments, what's one resource or talent you've been hoarding that you could start using today? I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care and keep growing.